The sand and the sun. A magical combination, only made better by the rip-roaring fun of a sandrail. However, today's sand cars are often equipped with older technology Chevy small blocks or weaker low-horsepower 5.3-liter LS engines. So what better way to increase your fun factor than upgrading your weak-kneed engine with the monster horsepower of a modern LS3 Crate Engine from the shelves at GM Performance Parts. In this video, we swap in an LS3 into our sandrail, a simple and easy bolt-in, along with the GM Performance Parts engine controller kit. Plus, with the help of Turnkey Engine Supply in Oceanside, California, we outfit the LS3 with a complete matching front drive assembly, fuel system, clutch, and exhaust. Our sandrail came equipped with a 300 horsepower 5.3-liter GM truck engine. It provided good, reliable horsepower, but let's face it, we wanted more. And with the open platform of the sandrail, any LS family engine can be easily plugged into the frame rails. We selected a GM Performance Parts LS3, which produces 480 flywheel horsepower in stock form, an increase of almost 180 horsepower over our factory 5.3-liter LS engine. But even that wasn't enough. Essentially, it's an upgraded version of the factory LS3 Corvette engine with an additional 50 horsepower. Featuring 376 cubic inches, it's an all-aluminum fuel-injected engine that offers 10.7-to-1 compression, LS3 rectangle port cylinder heads, 1.7-to-1 rocker arms, and comes complete with oil pan, water pump, intake manifold, fuel injectors, and throttle body. While the allure of 480 horsepower was strong, we decided that 500-plus horsepower had a magical ring to it. As such, we decided to upgrade the LS3 with a set of CNC-ported GM Performance Parts cylinder heads, a Comp Cams camshaft, and upgraded Comp Cams valve train package. The Comp Valve spring upgrade included new LS valve springs that can handle the increased lift of our LSXR Comp Cams camshaft that'll provide an increased RPM capability of 7,000 RPM. To get the estimated 550 horsepower to the sand, we chose a Mendeola Trans axle. And again, we tapped Turnkey to help us with the high-performance clutch and bell housing adapter kit. In order to complete the engine and install it into our sandrail, we needed the GM Performance Parts EFI controller kit, which comes with a pre-programmed ECU, wire harness, and all required sensors. One thing to keep in mind, a custom calibration is recommended when you go away from the combination that the GMPP harness and controller are designed to work with. We decided to increase power even further with some key upgrades. But first, let's take a look at the accessories needed to swap our LS3. GM Performance Parts provided most of the parts we needed to do the engine swap itself, but not everything is included in the sandrail itself. We turned to LS engine experts Turnkey Engine Supply in Oceanside to help us with all the accessories, parts, and pieces necessary for the swap. Turnkey is a big player in the dirt car and sandrail markets and helps outfit over 600 engines a year for off-road vehicles and rock crawlers. After speaking with them, we determined the 3 key areas we needed to address for the swap. First, we needed a Turnkey LS Serpentine engine accessory drive kit that included the alternator, turnkey mounting brackets, pulleys, and power steering pump. This kit included chrome plating, a water pump, and even a Corvette power steering pump with belt. Second, an upgraded fuel system would be needed to supply the over 550 horsepower LS engine. Turnkey built us a fuel system that they said would cover our needs and then some. Finally, we needed a new exhaust system, as the diameter of the headers for the stock for the 5.3-liter engine were too small. We chose Turnkey's 1 7/8-inch ceramic-coated full-length headers with bombshell-style mufflers. The actual swap of the GM Performance Parts LS3, Turnkey clutch, and Mendeola transmission into the sandrail was a one-day project. For us, with over 500 horsepower on tap, the experience of ripping into the dunes was hard to explain. An increase of 200 horsepower can be seen, not only on the dyno, but in the smiles on our faces. Special thanks to GM Performance Parts, Comp Cams, Turnkey Engine Supply, and Mendeola Transmissions for helping make this upgrade both simple and reliable. Until next time, remember, keep the throttle down and your sandrail right side up.